welcome back everyone to the Cobx Masters Phase 1, where we are now watching the first semi-final at Kolkata between Team SRA and Team LOD. We've just seen map 1 end, it was on cash, and SRA won it convincingly. Now, we've moved to map 2, we're here back in Inferno, and this is the last chance for LOD to reach the final. They need to win this game if they want to push things to map 3. The map still feels fresh and new.
They changed A a bit as well.
A as well, yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, not as many changes. It's not as big of a change between CSGO and 1.6. There used to be I don't know if you remember, but 1.6 there was a T-tower in mid.
No, I do not remember. Of course not. I don't think I've ever played the map on 1.6.
Really? It was my favorite map back in 1.6. I used to play Inferno all the time.
Mirage was completely different on 1.6. I remember Mirage, old Mirage.
Yeah. No, here's what was I thinking? Yeah, so here like when they switched to CSGO, they can't remove that tower completely because it was a bit too overpowered, really.
We'll get going here with round 2 of map 2 here of this best of 3. This is the first semi-final game. I'd like to remind the viewers, we will have our second semi-final game tomorrow morning, and the final will be tomorrow
10:30 a.m. and the final should be at 7 p.m.
Yeah, 7 p.m. tomorrow, so don't miss that if you want to see how things go here at Kolkata. But for now, SRA are playing a bit aggressive. Guru pushes from banana, catches everyone off guard. No one was looking the right way. Everyone was looking towards CT. It appears like no one was holding the flank from LOD, and they pay the price. Malim, last man standing. They don't quite know where he is just yet.
So you can do the Glock.
He's got nothing. He's even down to 65 HP. He's about to get spotted by Negative, actually. Negative just picks up that kill. Malim doesn't even react. SRA up 2-0.
They did lose one kill in the beginning. He recovers that scout. I would have kept it on, honestly. But especially when it comes to a full gun round. But since LOD did plant on the first round, they're gonna go for the buy round here. And they actually have the advantage in weaponry. I mean, look at how many submachine guns and scout there is on SRA. Only 2 proper rifles, if you count the FAMAS's really proper rifle. Oh, this aggression almost got paid up.
Ooh, that nade. Malim down to 60 HP, and he can't move because of that molly, so he's effectively stuck here. But Negative, speak with UMP here. He's A-flex just outside of Apps, catches Forza middle of the reload, and Forza goes down. Guru and Negative get kills as well. SRA going to work here. Karn Zera drops the Guru, Vice last man standing. Negative finds the headshot, and SRA only loses one member in this gun round.
Yeah, full domination. Only Dream left with that submachine gun. And everyone else basically upgraded their weaponry. The scout did die, so they're gonna buy that up, which is fine for them. But now LOD, they're just gonna play a little bit safe on this round. Just play a few pistols because they are gonna have the loss bonus next round. So not too big of a concern for them.
Dream electing to stay with the SMG for now. Not upgrading just yet. Malim finds the 1-dig onto Guru, but Jaguar trades it back with a kill onto Viton. However, that's the Deagle getting the op. That's big for LOD. Here's A-flex pushing Abs. Karn Zera was ready for him. Holding a close angle, and the B250 shines at those close angles. Gets the kill and the M4 as well. Malim drops actually to Dream. Oh my god, Forza couldn't hit it in time, and Dream finds a headshot. Dream gets the kill. Karn Zera outside of the smoke, waiting for them to jump towards him. He finds Negative. Can he get more here? Karn Zera, he has no armor, but it is a very low Dream waiting for him. However, Dream wins that fight straight to the head. Karn Zera goes down. Dream even upgrades to an AK.
Yeah, he makes a lot of money too.
That's perfect for SRA, really. 4-0 the scoreline. But now, LOD have another chance to fight back.
Yeah. There's a lot of money as well with the submachine gun. I think it was a Mac 10? No, Mac 10, sorry, a Mac 9.
Yeah, MP9, yeah.
MP9, sorry. I don't know why I'm confusing the names here. Anyway, Dream actually went up to 12k while having an AK as well upgraded. So he was able to drop that AK and buy himself an M4. They have a lot of money. Sorry, they don't have nothing to worry about either. Guru stands on
Ooh.
the Molotov just to get that kill.
That was so close. Guru's also super low, down to 7 HP, but he does get a kill. So does Negative. Those are the two ops being put to work by SRA. Lod already down to 3 members here. Jaguar hoping to get lucky through the smoke, but no such luck. Vice does have the bomb and an op. A glass cannon op, I remind you. No armor. And he is gonna play it super. Oh my god, what the hell, Negative? How can he do that and not get punished? I do not know, but Vice, last man standing. He does get 1 kill before dropping.
Not a clean sweep, but still very healthy buy for SRA.
What is happening? LOD are falling apart, it seems like. Waiting for a timeout. They need that.
They need something at least. And if they need at least a few rounds on their T side, if they actually want something to work with on the CT side, or else they won't be able to make any mistakes without basically losing the entire series. And SRA actually look a lot more comfortable on this map than they did on Cash, which leads me to believe actually that this is their map choice. We're not actually sure who chose the maps, but they definitely seem more comfortable in Inferno than they did in Cash. While LOD is really struggling on their T side.
This is tough for LOD, especially since this will not be a gun round. They do not have the money to pull a gun round off. Or, well, they do, but it won't be really perfect.
No,
And
they
so
might just
this
half buy.
I feel like Daredevil, you play with a team, and I don't really play with a team in CSGO, but you know how team tactics go. And isn't it usually better to call a timeout before a gun round to work a strat?
It depends. Like sometimes they just need a timeout, not in order to call tactics, but sort of to break the momentum, kind of to like reset your mind a bit and stop thinking about how big of a loss, especially if, say, there's a bit of rage on the team, like say if one person is complaining or there's an issue, sometimes that timeout is just to relax the teammates.
Negative. They line up for him. He gets a 2K with 1 bullet. That's Forza and Carnzera going down. God, things not looking good at all. Negative pushes again with the op. He's got some backup in the form of Jaguar. And Dream finds another kill onto Vuitton as well. Aflex picks up the last one. SRA.
Basically on T-spawn at this point.
A 6-0 lead. Things are getting really out of hand now.
Yeah, they're playing way too comfortably, SRA. LOD are kind of struggling now on what they're gonna do. Not much they can do, really. I mean, unless they change... for one, they need to play a bit defensively, because if SRA are playing overconfident and are pushing in all angles, then hold back and just allow yourself to get a few entries on those CTs who are playing way too aggressive, which is one of the best ways to counter an over-aggressive team. Oh, Negative gets stuck on that wall, though.
He got a bit antsy with the op, but still, Aflex saves his life there. Forza and Cardzera dropping again. Seems like these two always die first. Vice smart to close the door there. Dream would have absolutely destroyed him from underpass. But Vuitton finds an entry onto Negative. They can work with this. Gets another one onto Jaguar as well, but Dream from behind catches Vice off guard. Malim shuts him down, however. That's Malim's first kill of the game. Guru with the P250 actually gets the kill onto Vuitton, and so Malim is the last man standing for Lod in a 1v2 situation. However, he's got some good utility to work with. Can definitely make this clutch happen. He does know that Guru is T-spawn with an op, but he doesn't know where the other player is. That would be Aflex with an M4 hiding in pit. Malim.
Good position for him.
He never checked pit. Bear in mind, Malim never looked pit. This could be deadly. Guru was hoping to push up, but he just walks back in time. Yeah. Malum looking towards library, looking towards site, but never looked pit. And Aflex will take that kill gladly. SRA extend their lead to a 7-0. That's how one-sided this has been so far. 7-0.
Guru almost made a major mistake there because since he was just running down mid, if Malam got that kill on Guru, he would have been able to rotate to B without any resistance from the guy in pit. So he almost gave away the advantage SRA had. Thankfully for Guru, Malam was a bit too far to peek him, and then he was kind of walking as well. Shot him in the leg. Lucky not to die there.
A leg shot and Guru down to 18 HP. He'd rather smoke mid and fall back for now towards Archers. Meanwhile, Lod, who have still yet to score a point in this game. Look at that. Dream actually made his way through the smoke and Forza never realized it. This could be problematic because Dream is about to flank the rest of Forza's team. Forza has no idea that Dream made it past.
You should have called it. At least it was smoked off. It could be anywhere.
Finds a good kill onto Jaguar. Karnzera keeps it going. That's Aflex going down. They could definitely go for this A side. Guru goes down as well. This is Lot's chance to score a point. It's just Dream and Negative left. However, something tells me they might still go for this retake nonetheless because they've got the money for it, but Vice finds the headshot. Negative is the last man standing for SRA. He decides to pick up an op, gets the kill onto Forza as well with it. He can still go for this retake, or he could save the op. What's it gonna do for Negative? He's actually gonna go for this through the box. Malam, super low, 50 HP for Malam. Negative couldn't get away in time. Vice finds that final kill, and Lod get a point on the board. 7-1 this score.
Even though they had the money, he wasn't really concerned about winning the round, but more like if he kills as many people as he can from LOD, and then if they win the following round, then LOD won't have any money at all. So the fact that they still had 4 people alive meant they were gaining some money on LOD's side. So Negative basically had the idea just to try to soften them up a bit so they wouldn't have that much money. So it was a good idea.
Was a needed round, a much needed round for LOD. And they've even got some good economy to show for it. Or not quite, actually. Vice is the only one. Vice, Malam, and Forza are the only ones with good economy. Karnzera and Viton not doing so well. Here we go. That's a good smoke from Jaguar to smoke off mid. If Viton peaks now, he'll be in trouble because they've got a good crossfire set up here, but they actually fall back. Oh, that nade! Viton now to 44 HP thanks to a well-thrown nade by Jaguar. They fall back all the way towards the side. There's even someone in library. That would be Guru. All the way back. Interesting setup for SRA. LOD, however, not taking advantage of this quite yet.
You can see them communicating in this.
Yeah.
Trying to tell them, I know.
Ooh, Guru finds a kill onto Viton, but Karnzera trades it back. They could make their way here towards Pit. If he decides to jump out, he doesn't. Finally jumps out now, and Aflex finds the kill onto Karnzera. Negative gets another one onto Forza as well. It's just Malam and Vice left now for LOD with 20 seconds on the clock. This could be a vital round, and Malam, he has to clutch it for LOD. He finds the kill onto Negative. It's a 2v3. The bomb, is he running towards Banana? There's no way he has time for this. 10 seconds left on the clock. There's even a CT at B side.
He's holding the bomb.
This is disaster for LOD. Dream finds the kill. Vice, last man standing. There's no chance. And SRA, the time runs out. They win the round 8-1 the scoreline now.
You should have kept that AK because look at the economy now. You should have at least tried to keep that AK, then they would have had 2 guns coming to this round. Yeah, it's not much, but considering they're completely reset, so keeping that AK in armor is still worth more than having 1.5 the next round and not having anything for it. So complete reset, and this is the reason why I told you why Nightmare wanted to get at least a few exit frags, because then they would completely soften them off for this round.
Guru gets Karnzera, but Vice managed to trade it back in time. That's another kill for Dream, this time onto Forza. Seems like the B-side is completely clear, but Lod not pushing just yet. And Jaguar makes it in time from CT, finds a kill onto Malim. Finally, the CT smoke comes through, but it's too little too late. Beaton can't quite make it onto the side, finally jumps up. He can plant the bomb if he feels like it, but for right now, he doesn't feel like it seems.
Yeah. He doesn't know how close they are on ruins, so he's a bit worried about actually planting. But
Ooh, Jaguar walks straight into Viton's crosshairs. It's a 2v2 now, but Aflex might just catch Viton off guard. The bomb has been planted finally, and Viton was looking the other way, but Aflex couldn't quite land the spray, and Viton survives with 34 HP. He's hoping to get lucky through the wall, but no such luck. His last teammate, Negative, just died as well. Finally, Aflex gets the kill. He knows the last person from LOD is it Banana. He knows it's an op. The op missed its shot. Aflex, he could have gone straight for the side, but he decides to go for this kill. Vice is super low. What are you doing, Aflex? What the hell was that?
He had time. He could just took out the pistol and shot him and ran back to defuse the bomb. But no, he decides to knife him for some reason.
This is not good. Looking at Jaguar's economy as well. SRA. Could this be the throw LOD were waiting for? Could this be the turning point for LOD? Can they capitalize off of this round?
They did win off an echo. Except for one op from Vice, which seemed to have done all the work. He got that Enchi and Guru, who had an op, and then they took the second op and then used that to get other frags as well. So, bit of a throwaway around, but especially that by that ending there. But SRA still have the economy to try to break down LOD if they can. They are a bit comfortable LOD after winning an eco though.
It's a lot of smokes and mollies towards that B site. Bit of team damage as well, interestingly enough. However, there's a rotation coming up from Negative with the op now. Even more smokes. Negative. Okay, that could have been through the smoke, but it just missed. Guru is the one who gets that kill. He's still alive. Gets 2-3 actually. Finally, Karnzera shuts him down. Took them a while though. They've lost 3 team members. They're about to lose more because Karnzera cancelled the bomb plant, but didn't actually shoot a Negative. He's finally going to start planting again. Or is he? Both players hoping to get lucky with the wall bang, but no such luck. Negative. Here's the bomb being planted again, but this time not in time to stop the plant from going through. Karnzera actually couldn't get the kill there onto Negative. 66 HP on the upper. What? He switched weapons before he shot. Vice is still alive. It is a 1v3, however. He's zoned away from the site. There's no way he can contest this. I'd rather save the op as he runs away outside of Banana all the way back to T-spawn. SRA win again here, 9-2 the scoreline.
That was a good save too because not just that he saved that op, but because they planted the bomb, he still gets money. It's only when you don't plant the bomb that you don't get money. So that's for those who are new to CS. But basically, at this point, he can drop an AK to his teammate, which at least strengthens their buy this round. If he didn't do that, they would have been forced on 3 ohms, or maybe not even, maybe just a half buy. So,
oh my god, Negative pushed up mid again getting the kill onto Forza. Seems like this happens every round. Malim has no idea. No communication at all between the LOD members, and Negative takes advantage of it. Gets that kill onto Malim from behind. Viton drops as well. Vice, last man standing again. It feels like every round he is the last person alive, but he missed that op shot. This could be deadly for Vice. They know exactly where he is now. He's trying to change up his position, but as soon as Jaguar opens that door, he's going to see a defenseless Vice in front of him. Negative gets that final kill, and SRA extend their lead even further. It's 10-2 now. It's definitely out of control for LOD.
I'm sort of wondering if that miscommunication or the fact that he didn't call out to his teammate that is behind him is contributed to maybe a bit of tilting from LOD's side. Maybe they've stopped communicating. Maybe this is one of the reasons why it's basically falling through at this point. SRA is playing so aggressive and so confident, while LOD seem to be struggling at this point.
Ooh, Guru. It was close, but he didn't quite land that flick. Forza, however, with the CZ, finally gets a kill onto Jaguar. Vice keeps it going with a headshot onto Aflex. LOD, this is a good start. They can make something happen this round. Forza hiding in underpass, hoping to catch someone off guard. He might just catch Dream off guard. Dream. Oh my god, the timing! The timing, Dream! Oh, that's painful to watch. Forza wins out on the battle of timings. Vuitton was waiting for negative at library. And LOD win a round, get their third point of the game. But at this point, it feels like it's just for the sake of posterity.
Yeah. You know what I'm actually thinking here?
Mm-hmm.
I think all 3 rounds, or at least 2 of these 3 rounds, were won by ecos. Or basically just like half buys or something, but usually just with pistols. Like the second round that they won was without a single what do you call it? Without any armor.
Rifle? Oh, armor. Yeah.
Yeah. I think all of these rounds were won by basically ecos.
Well, if LOD loses this round, your theory will be correct. However, for now, it is still a 3-on-3. The op is still up for both teams. However, LOD are split up. They're not moving all 3 together. The op, Vuitton, is watching Banana, while the other 2, Malim and Vice, make their way towards A-Apps, it seems like. However, Aflex on the site. He's on the box even. He might just catch Malim off guard. This is not an angle people regularly check. And Aflex finds that kill onto Malim. Vice does not go to trade the kill. He actually falls back. Vuitton picks up an M4 instead of the op. Easier for entry, I guess. But for now, it seems like they're walking back towards Banana. Bear in mind, Guru is still on B side. He hasn't moved. Does not fall for baits, that man. Still on the B side.
Towards B.
Still with the op.
What's a fake?
Oh, it may be a fake after all, and actually SRA fell for it. That Jaguar going to rotate, so is Aflex. This could be it for LOD. Aflex finally hears some footsteps. He realizes it's a fake, and they don't see him at all. Aflex gets Vice, but Vuitton trades it back. Can he get the bomb plant in time? I don't think he can, because Jaguar's already there. Finally, Vuitton starts the bomb plant. He just gets it in time. Jaguar finds a kill through the box, but he couldn't quite stop the bomb plant. However, it doesn't matter much. SRA 11-3 up as we head into the final round of the first half.
I'm not gonna be too concerned about that bomb plant, but at least they win the round. I mean, it was 3v3, so actually came down to 3v2. So there was still a possibility that LOD could have won, especially the fact that he started rotating way too early from that fake. And if he actually died there, Aflex, then it would have been down to a 2v2. LOD could have actually won that round. But no, SRA did win that. And now, they don't have the best weapons either, keep in mind. We're down way too close, and Jaguar actually could have dropped a FAMAS. Kind of not sure why he didn't, actually. Aflex with an MP9.
Yeah, FAMAS would have been much better, but it's just an MP9 for Aflex for now. Dream goes down first for SRA. Vuitton gets another one onto Jaguar as well. Seems like LOD have woken up at last, but it's a bit too late. Here's Aflex dropping the MP9, not as effective as an AK.
See, if he had a FAMAS, he would have gotten that kill, I think.
Absolutely. Friends are down to 13 HP. Vice gets another one onto negative as well. LOD have finally woken up, but it is way too late now. This is the final round of the first half. Guru, last man standing versus 4. He should be able to maybe get one before dying, but nope, Malim finds the kill anyways. And the first half ends Lod with only 4 rounds of 15. It's definitely critical that
Doesn't
they
look
win this
promising.
pistol.
Doesn't look promising at all for LOD.
No, no, no,
And
no.
now I'm wondering, they really need this pistol round, because if they don't get this pistol round, I don't think they're gonna be able to do much on their CT side, because CT side Inferno is very, very dependent on your rifles. If you don't have good good weaponry, actually, there's a very good chance of losing the round. So it's not like many other maps where you can actually work with pistols on the CT side or light weapons, except for Max 7 is very good in house, but otherwise. I mean, it does look like they are going to push towards apartment. Bunch of people waiting for him here, actually. Oh,
This could be deadly. Vuitton. He got overwhelmed there by 2 people. Negative and Dream also get headshots. This is perfect for SRA as they make their way onto the side. Vice, he's buying time. Negative takes out the knife. And oh my god, that hurts. That's
money.
adding insult to injury. Poor Vice goes down. Carnzera, last man standing, dies as well. SRA win the pistol round.
Tons of money, too.
I mean, God, how badly can you destroy a team?
Yeah, that would basically tilt them to no end. Who was it that got knifed?
That would be Vice. Vice was the, or was it? Yeah, it was Vice.
And Vice has basically been the best performer for LOD in these 2 maps. So to tilt him is basically to tilt the team, really, considering how much he carried LOD in the first map. Even though it was like 16-7 or something.
It's a good nade from Dream. Hits 2 of them down to 74 HP. Guru finds the headshot onto Vuitton through the wood panel there. Guru gets another one actually onto Forza. Reload finished, gets the 3rd. Carnzera drops. Guru getting a 3k for himself. Malem, however, finds a kill onto Negative. The CZ somehow winning over the AK there. Guru, is that a 4k? It is a 4k. Guru gets 4. Malem now last man standing. They probably want to give him this ace, but he's super far away. Jaguar spots Malem looking the other way. It's an easy pickup. And SRA are winning now 13-4. LOD do not have the money to buy. Not yet, at least. So this might just be another eco round.
Yeah, they could try to force buy, but then they'll never get proper rifles before this map ends if they lose it. So, possibly risking themselves. So looks like they are going to give up this round and focus the next one. But keep in mind, they'll have literally, like, they'll have to play a perfect half after that, just to try to win this half. With this map, I mean, even. It's such a huge gap for them.
I
good
do
start.
apologize. My game
Crashed again?
No, it's all 10. I'm back in the game and I'm watching Dream absolutely destroy Lod there. 3k for
Didn't miss
Dream
much.
again. It feels like really this is just a highlight reel game for SRA. Everyone
Yeah.
performing super well.
Well, almost everyone. They don't
Well,
need everyone, yeah. They don't need
Jaguar.
everyone.
I don't think Jaguar's really like, he's
Needed.
not upset, right?
No, they're winning easily, so
Yeah.
he shouldn't be upset about it. But
Yeah.
the problem is now there's 10 round gap, and even though they have full rifles, they need to play perfect for basically 11 rounds just to at least get this to overtime. If SRA manages to win one more round.
They cannot afford to lose this, and Forza gets shot in the head. So does Carnzera. That's 2 dropping from LOD. Vice trades something back at least. That's Jaguar dropping. But SRA making their way onto the B side. There's someone in the smoke! That's Vuitton! Pops out of the smoke there!
They got dinked each other as well.
And Negative finds the headshot. But yeah, Guru down to 12 HP. Negative also super low. Same goes for Dream. It is a 2v4. Malem and Vice, they have to go for this. Or will they actually save their weaponry? They could. And drop to their teammates next round.
They don't have to hunt. They have decent money, SRA, but they don't have to hunt. They should try to keep their money modest. But they're hoping that if they can kill these last 2 rifles, then LOD won't have any weapons next round. The reason why I said they probably shouldn't hunt is because of their HP. That's kind of the awkward part for SRA. Like these M4s, or at least that one M4, can easily kill them with a one headshot. Guru dies to the bomb as well.
God damn it, Guru. Oh, wow. Dream. Oh,
Oh,
my god, they
Dream.
get two. That's perfect. That is it. That's best case scenario for SRA. They could not hope for better. No weapons saved for LOD. Absolutely nothing to help them in this
This smells like
final
GG, really.
round. It seems like it is really 15-4. This is game point for SRA. They've won map 1 16-9. Can they win map 2 16-4? It would be the absolute cherry on top of their day-to-day. They've had a marvelous performance. Every player really. Guru shining really from all five. He might just be the MVP for SRA today. But it's not over yet. LOD, they still do have a chance. Despite how small it is, they have a chance. And Malden finds the headshot onto Guru. That's exactly what LOD need. But Dream manages to get twice off guard. Negative also lands a headshot onto Karnzera as SRA make their way towards
Taking
B
both
side
bomb
slowly. They're taking both bomb sides. You're absolutely right. Dream finds a headshot onto Malum as well. Forza is boosted up. Negative might not expect him to be there, especially since he
Shot in
thinks
the back,
CT
though.
is smoked. Forza, he's about to get sandwiched from both sides. He looks away at the wrong time. And Dream finds that kill. Viton, last man standing with a deagle. He gets a headshot onto Dream, but he's about to get destroyed by Aflex here. What can the deagle do? The answer is absolutely nothing. Aflex finds that kill, and SRA win here on Inferno 16-4. They win the semi-final against Lod in a convincing 2-0 victory.
Yeah, and not much to analyze. SRA were the better team today, and yeah, I'm looking forward to see how they do in the finals.
Congratulations to SRA. Tough luck for Team LOD.